Hi everybody, welcome to Aikidoflow. Now, what happens when you're backed into a corner? Okay, when you're backed into a corner, you got nowhere to run. You know, your only escape route is past your attacker. You know, you've been chased down an alley or whatever, you know, you're just kind of trapped, you can't get out, okay? What do we do? When you're back to a corner, you need to, human instinct tells us there's one of two things. We could either attack, okay? And that way the trapper becomes the trappee, you know? We attack, okay? Or
Trappee.
yeah, I made that up.
Yeah.
No, it's in the dictionary.
I never heard that.
In the dictionary. Check the dictionary. It's there. Okay. Or we can just cower into a corner. Okay. Now, if you try and back an animal into a corner, it doesn't matter how small the animal is. Back any animal into a corner, and their instinct will automatically be to attack. You know, a squirrel, a rat, whatever. They will attack if you try and trap them in the corner. Like, for example, I remember when I was young, okay, my mum used to drag us to Nigeria, okay? Now, I hated going to Nigeria because we lived in, you know, in the village. No electricity, no running water, and we had all these kind of dogs around. These dogs are like strays, but they kind of belong to people. And I was young, you know, I was a fool. So what I do, I chased these dogs. You know, I chased them around. I remember once I chased this one particular dog, and it ran into this hut where we prepared our meals. Now, I remember I trapped the dog in there, and the dog would always run away from us. And I trapped the dog, and suddenly the dog turned, looked at me, and just started growling at me. Because the dog was trapped, there's nowhere to run. You see? Exactly. It just started growling at me. I didn't know what to do, so what I did, when I was a little kid, I turned around and I ran, okay? And the dog chased me. I ran into the house, I shut the door, okay? So from me chasing that dog all the time, I trapped the dog, and the dog suddenly turned the tables on me, okay? We need to attack. When you're trapped, you need to attack. You need to, only way of you getting out of that escape route, to find an escape route, is for you to attack the person who has trapped you. And there's one way you can do it, and we're gonna have a look at it, okay? So, trapped in the corner, can't get out. What do? I need to go for my attacker. Here's what I'm gonna do, okay? So, let's say, you know, walls behind me, I can't get out. Jason's my attacker. I need to get past him, okay? Now, for me, I'm just gonna charge straight in. I'm not gonna mess around with anything fancy. I'm gonna charge straight in.
You ain't going past me.
And same way, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna distract him up here, okay? It's gonna be
Boy!
up here. Exactly. I'm gonna be looking into his eyes. I'm not gonna look down here and be doing this here. I'm gonna be up here.
Hey, you!
And then my reaction is gonna be suddenly to go down here, go for his legs, and just take him down. Okay? Very simple technique, okay? Legs, go for legs, trap the legs, shoulder goes into the belly, okay, and I keep going through and I push him down. I'm not pausing, I'm literally driving straight in, okay? I'm driving straight through, okay? No hesitation.
I have a question, Sensei. Okay, so what happens, right, if when you come in, okay, so what happens if I knee you?
Then I could always go in sideways. I could go in this way here. I go in here, so I'm blocking the legs here, and I'm pushing with my side. If I'm worried about that, I'll just go in sideways. But to be honest, as long as I move quick enough, there's not going to be any worry of that. Especially if I'm distracting him up here. I'll be, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Hey you!
What's up? Let's boom! I'm down here. It's like there's not going to be really a chance for that unless I hesitate. But you cannot hesitate.
Another question, Sensei. Okay, so what happens when you're down? Okay, so Yeah, like you're holding.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so your head's exposed. So I can elbow you. I can just elbow you in the back of the head. What?
Well, as long as, like I said, as long as I move quick enough, there's not going to be time for that. And even if there is, you're not going to be able to hit me on the back of my head with do any real damage, because your main concern, you're about to hit the ground. Okay, we've got Max here, but you're about to hit the concrete. Your main concern is about breaking your fall. If anything, your hands are going to go back, ready to brace yourself. Once you realize you're going to go back, if I go in quick enough, you might get a few hits, but once I've tilted you off, once I've tilted you off balance, your instinct is going to be to put your hands back to try and break your fall. We will all do it naturally. I can't believe anyone's... The most they might try to do is grab hold of you in order to stop themselves from falling. But as long as you do it quickly, and them grabbing hold of you is a whole lot different from them being able to pound you on the back of their head. So moving quickly, don't hesitate, drive straight through, no pause in, trap those legs, because that's not a nice feeling, having your legs trapped here and not being able to move back. Your instinct, you kind of know you're about to go down. Your instinct is going to be to just, brace yourself, get ready to brace yourself for a fall. You're not going to be focused on that. The most you might do is you might try and grab hold of me, stop yourself from falling, but that way I could still take you down. It doesn't matter if you grab hold of me. You'd have to have a good grab on me.
Whoa, we're living in the future. I have another question, Sensei. Explain to me, okay, so there's a couple of things that I was feeling when you were doing that. Okay, I was feeling, one, my knees seem to be going inwards, okay? And the second thing I noticed is that you seem to be stepping past me. So can you explain the detail of those leg movements and how you're pinning me?
Your legs are going inwards because I want your legs to be inwards, because you're more stable, your knees apart. Pull your knees together, you're much less stable, okay? Whichever way I do it, whether it's here, whether it's from here. If I'm doing it here, I can also use my leg to push your knees together and make you less stable. Now, the reason I'm going past you is because this is where I'm strong. If I'm here, I'm not so strong. I need to lean. My aim is to keep my body in a straight, upright position, so I'm not leaning too much. And this is where I'm strong. And that's why I go slightly past your body in order to make it more possible for me to, and easier for me to take you down and take you off balance.
Can you explain the timing of everything to me?
The timing just needs to be quick. It just needs to be quick. I can't move in here and pause. I can't grab pause and then, it's literally just going straight through. Boom! I'm just going straight through, okay? No pausing, no hesitation, straight through and just going for it. So no pausing, just going. I always try to imagine whether, when I'm having to attack, whether it's a punch, whether it's I'm moving through or with an elbow, I try to imagine my attacker is not here, my attacker is somewhere here. So if I'm throwing that punch, I'm not going here, I'm going here. Boom, and I'm going through that person. I'm trying to hit somebody behind them. That's how I imagine it. And the same works in here. I'm going here, I imagine that my aim is to go through Jason and get someone who's behind him. So I'm kind of just pushing through here. And so by this point, Jason was here at this point. Now I'm in a position where I could attack someone that was standing behind him. And that's how I try to visualize it. So, in conclusion, okay? In conclusion, when you're trapped, okay, you need to fight back, okay? And your instinct will make you more, not aggressive, but you'll find that inner strength. Once you've decided you need to attack, the adrenaline takes over, you will develop that extra strength, more strength than you thought you had. So if you're ever trapped in a corner, don't just sit back and be trapped like your name's Colonel Abrahams. You don't know about Colonel Abrahams, is it?
No, who's Colonel Abrahams?
You don't know Colonel Abrahams trapped?
No.
Google it. Old school tune.
But I'm trapped.
Yeah,
I know that tune. Oh yeah. And what's that? What did he say?
Like a fool out in the cage, I can't get out. You see, I'm trapped. Colonel Abrahams. Yeah, don't be trapped like Colonel Abrahams, okay? Yeah. Move out, move forwards, get out, do something, move, don't back yourself into a corner, don't cower. Move forwards, do something, okay? Don't be the victim, okay? Now, hope you enjoyed that, okay? Anything you want to say?
Wait a second. You guys smoking some weed.
I can smell that, that smells strong. Whoa. Boy, it takes me back, it takes me back. Let's not get into that. We'll see you next time.
Style up, beat it, get it, oro. Style up, beat it.